What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here, your market update. We're going to do a full update right here on what's going on with the markets, what to expect. We'll take a look at some altcoins, we'll talk about the news, which is very necessary right now. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, hopefully everything you need to know, alright? And I hope you're getting through these markets relatively well. In the Signal group, we've been staying relatively safe. We actually have made some money in the last week. So that's a great thing, but I know that these market circumstances are extremely difficult, alright? So what I would like to say before we get into this, first of all, if you want some more guidance on when to trade and when not to trade, and just in general, if you want to become a better trader, consider joining the premium group. I am fairly sure that it's one of the best paid groups out there, even though paid groups have a very negative sentiment around them. And like I said, we actually have been able to make some money in the last week, even with these markets. But second of all, if you don't want to do that, if you just want to enjoy the free content in the Telegram and on the channel, I 100% understand. Be careful, right? And it's probably best to not trade until the volatility index, which we'll take a look at in a moment, calms down. All right, so that's what I want to say. But for now, let's get into the video. So first of all, talking about the fundamentals. Look, one of the most important things right now, and one of the most crucial things going on, is just in general the fundamentals around the market. All right, what you can see is that futures for stocks, the US market is opening in a little bit less than an hour, but futures for the stock market, and you can already also see the pre-market, are trading very low. There's still a lot of bearish sentiment in the general equity and capital markets. That was also one of the key reasons why we saw new bearish pressure yesterday. So that's in general not good, all right? And what we see then is that the dollar strength index is quite weak, but it's also at support, which is not good, because a bearish dollar strength index is usually good for crypto. A bullish one is usually bad. So that being at support is not great. And then what I said, the volatility index right now is growing and it's relatively high. What I would say is that it's much better to wait for this to actually calm down a bit, especially now with all the news regarding the trade war and geopolitical tensions in the world. As long as this is high, the market will be hard to trade, the market will be volatile, and obviously that brings opportunities as well. Volatile markets are filled with opportunities. But that at this point of time, for most of the traders watching these videos, including myself, mostly, I mean, there are some opportunities, we'll talk about that later. But mostly these markets are to avoid, all right? Sometimes, especially in these circumstances, the best trade is just to not take a trade at all, which is also a trade. That's a stance you have on the markets. Now, I do think the USDT dominance is still at a very strong resistance level, so I do think there's a chance of bouncing here, and Bitcoin holding this support level right here, as you can see, around 82 and 83,000. I think that's a realistic possibility, but that is dependent on some more stability in regarding those matters we talked about earlier. All right, so that is something we'll have to wait for. And if we actually see some stability, if we see the stock market kind of finding support and finding some more strength, then I think Bitcoin is going to be able to hold this support level right here between 83 and ultimately all the way down to 80,000. But that we will be able to find the support right here, and that we will be able to actually consolidate here and also get some more bullish momentum up to 87 and 88,000, and that Bitcoin will form some sort of a consolidation here. But like I said, we need some stability first. So that stability could come over the course of today if there's no new tariffs, if in general nothing changes regarding the tariffs, and we see some more positive development regarding the situation in Russia and in Ukraine, then we can see this. For now, I don't think this is enough to buy Bitcoin. Not at these levels, at least. I personally do have some buys in the low 70s, but I don't think we'll drop down there. I don't think at this point of time, given the situation, that it's a great time to buy Bitcoin. I would wait for some more confirmation that it's all cooling down, and then we can actually form a nice consolidation here. But like I said, I'll keep you updated on that, and for now that's still quite tricky. What you can see as well is that the Coinbase Bitcoin premium or discount is still at a discount, so there's still some selling pressure going on Coinbase at least. So for now, I would say I think it's most likely we will see stability for Bitcoin, but it's still so uncertain that I would not trade it. At least not at these prices. Much lower, I will. Not right here. So those are my thoughts on Bitcoin. Talking about XRP real quick, I made a video on this morning as well, of course. It's at strong support. I think XRP will remain stable. I'm actually a little bit more certain about XRP holding support right here between $2 and 2.2 than I am on Bitcoin. I think XRP is very strong right here. Also over the course of today, XRP BTC has also been very strong. So even though I do expect some more bearish pressure, I think XRP is going to be able to hold support and actually stay in this consolidation. So that's pretty good news. So now lastly, let's talk about some altcoins. Over the course of today, there have actually been some pretty nice altcoin opportunities, all right, or at least some pretty decent altcoin activity. What we saw, for example, after some positive news about buybacks, is that Aave has been quite strong. Now, would I buy this right now? No. Like I said, I'm not doing much trading at all, and Aave is a move so far based on news, which is also like the reaction to news in market circumstances like these is not amazing. Maybe if we break above this key level right here at 195, I will buy. But there is some activity going on with Aave, as you can see. Most of the traditional altcoins are correlated around Bitcoin, as you can see right here. Most of them are just following Bitcoin and are a little bit weaker than Bitcoin due to the strong Bitcoin dominance. But there are some other opportunities. You can see, for example, that GPS, which got a positive announcement from Binance, is moving a lot. We're talking about opportunities, all right? We're not talking about buying. Could be buys, could be sells, but this is very volatile. All right, so there will be opportunities with GPS. I think the name of the project is Go Plus Security. And then outside of that, iExec RLC is the name of the token, has also been relatively bullish. If this is able to break back above 1.15, I think it's a great buy. If we get some sort of a big liquidation spike here, I think it's a great short, but this is a coin that's moving, and this is a coin where there are opportunities. And then a coin I've been talking about a lot on X and also in these videos is Solv. So the name of the ticker is Solv, S-O-L-V, and the name of the project is called Solv Protocol. Volume is up 57%, and it's trying to break out of this range right here. If it's able to break out of this range with volume, that looks like a great buy as well. And same thing, if we get a massive liquidation spike or some sort of a massive bearish divergence, it can also be a great short. These are just altcoins that are at these very interesting price points where, based on the development of the price action, you can either long or short from a very good price where the risk reward actually makes sense. So that's why I'm calling these out. Outside of that, there's not much going on. I mean, Aave, we talked about that, but that's about it for now. All right, so those are the altcoins I think where there are some opportunities. That's what I think you need to know about XRP, about Bitcoin, and the market fundamentals in general. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.